What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a type of video that I've never even made before, and that is a video game type of video. But in this video, we're going to go over a video game franchise that was always historically great for me growing up, and I always had believed it was my favorite video game growing up, and it might even still be my favorite video game to this day, and that is the Dead Space franchise, all games from 1 to 3, from 2008 to 2013. And now that they released a trailer showing that there will be a Dead Space remake in 2022 or 23, somewhere around those times, I'm assuming, I just felt with how historically great this game was for me growing up, I just felt it's too good for me not to talk about, and how I overall feel about the trailer they made and what I would like to see in this remake. It's just too good for me not to talk about. And with all of that being said, let's just get straight into the trailer that didn't reveal much about this game, and so therefore I don't really have a lot to say, but let's just go over the little things that I did kind of appreciate about the new trailer. So the first thing that I did like about this trailer is it does seem to be hinting that this will be a first-person point of view type of game, just like Resident Evil 7 and 8, and I think that's actually their approach to this game anyway, considering that the first 3 Dead Space games were actually supposed to be like the first few Resident Evil games, where it's like a third-person point of view, scary type of game, but they just wanted to make Resident Evil in space. So Resident Evil 7 and 8, first-person point of view, puzzle-solving kind of game. In this game, it looks like it's going to be a puzzle-solving, first-person point of view in space. So I do kind of like that they hinted that in the trailer. The second thing I did appreciate that a lot of you guys are probably not even going to talk about that much is I really appreciated the flying orbs in the background. I don't know why. I think I just appreciated that because what could those flying orbs possibly be in space? You just don't really know. And I thought that was kind of eerie and creative at the same time. So I guess I just wanted to give them a shout out for adding that because it's kind of a nice detail. The third thing I really liked about this trailer is I really like how freaking eerie they made this trailer, and it looks like the game is going to be in general, with all the flickering lights and the blood on the floor, the necromorphs in the distance. This game looks like it's going to be way scarier than the first 3, and I really appreciate that. And the last thing I think I really liked about this is it looks like they're kind of staying true to the first game, how the setting in general looks like it's kind of like in the first game. Doesn't look like it's Dead Space 2 and especially 3. And Isaac Clarke does look to be back in this game. They're also adding that little Twinkle Twinkle Little Star song into it. Everything from the first game looks like it's going to pretty much be back in this game, so they're kind of staying true to what the first one was. Even though I'm pretty sure they're not the same developers that even made the first game, so I really appreciate how they're kind of staying true to that. And with all that being said, that's actually all I really saw from the trailer. So let's go into the 3 things that I actually would personally like to see in this Dead Space remake. Now, the first one, you guys are maybe going to find a little controversial, but I would like to see them add the gun creation addition like in Dead Space 3. Now, I know everyone's problem with that is in Dead Space 3, whenever you made a gun, it felt like the game was way easier because the necromorphs, they weren't really even a threat because whatever gun you made, they would pretty much die instantly with that new gun you created, and it also just made the game less eerie, less challenging. I kind of get it, but here's a way I feel you could maybe make the game still challenging while making a new gun is all of the parts that you need to make the gun are scattered across the world, but I mean like way scattered across the world, not just like in this little section that you need to get through and then you're on to the next section. I mean like point A to point H. Like there's a part to that new gun that you really want to create, but it's scattered all across the freaking world, and you have to find a way to create that gun but find what you need. And I feel like that would make the game a little challenging because it's like I need to make a new gun, but I don't know where the parts are, so I need to look across this eerie looking, scary looking, kind of scary spaceship, and I need to hope that there's no necromorph right in front of me that's going to pop out while looking for this part that I need to make a gun. That's basically your mindset heading into making a new gun, and I think that kind of makes it scary. but worth it because it makes destroying the necromorphs a lot easier. The second thing I would actually kind of like to see in this game is, if it is a first-person point of view type of game, I wonder what the point of view would be like when you're wearing that helmet that Isaac wears. Are you going to see kind of like what Iron Man sees in his helmet, like with all the technology-looking stuff around him? Or is it literally just a human point of view? It's just that you see blue lights in front of you. Like, what is it going to be? I'm kind of interested if they're going to add that. I feel it would be a little weird if they didn't, because you're literally a first-person point of view, not astronaut, but just space engineer. So it's like, why am I not seeing what the helmet sees? I just kind of think that would be a little interesting and just a nice little touch. And the third thing I would desperately please like to see in this game is, please don't make the puzzle solving that freaking difficult. Maybe I'm just that bad at Resident Evil 7 and 8, but the puzzle solving for me was super freaking ridiculous. I had a lot of walkthroughs to understand what to do in this scenario, and I'm just like, who in the world would understand what to do here? And I'm just like, please don't make the puzzle solving that difficult in this game if it is going to be like Resident Evil 7 and 8. And with all that being said, that was super short, but that's all I really got for you guys. I'm super excited for this Dead Space remake, and I'm looking forward to it. And I don't really know if I'm even gonna make video game type of videos in the future. I kind of just wanted to make a fun little video, but I hope you all enjoyed, and I will probably see you all with a review on this game when it comes out, for whenever it does come out. But until then, I hope you all stay safe and have a great rest of your day.